topic. In a related development, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang is visiting Beijing to attend China's Supply Chain Expo. Speaking at China's Supply Chain Expo in Beijing, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang expressed optimism about ongoing U.S. China discussions. He praised China's rapid advancements in artificial intelligence during his visit, describing the Chinese market as both large and dynamic. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
China's open source AI is a catalyst for global progress, giving every country and industry a chance to join the AI revolution.
Now we are joined by guest Andrew K.P. Long. He's a China strategist joining us live from London. Now, Andrew, what does NVIDIA's engagement in China's supply chain ecosystem indicate about the evolving dynamics of global technology amid geopolitical tensions?
Of course, he's referring to AI. AI, of course, is the defining technology of this era. It cuts across the way businesses are done. It cuts across how research is carried out, not only in academia, but in other areas. And it introduces different kinds of way of doing businesses and also new products. And of course, China's DeepSeek technology relies on open source platforms and also requires much less energy input because the initial AI recent development requires a great deal of data centers, which involve huge investments. Because these data centers are high intensity energy clusters, and also they have to be located in special spots in the world where energy supplies are abundant and cost greater the money. But whereas DeepSeek, the China recent model, upends the scale, requiring a lot less energy, and coming up with a kind of model that could be equally good, if not even better. So I think that this is a revolutionary challenge. And of course, there is a great deal of opportunities for both sides of the technology divide to cooperate. And that's what the leaders chairman was referring to. And then, of course, compatible with what China has been promoting, a more interconnected, a more interdependent world, and both sides need to cooperate, even if both sides continue to compete. So I think that that's what's happening, especially in the new technology like the artificial intelligence.
And Andrew, you already also mentioned, but can you tell us more about how significant is Jensen Huang's visit to Beijing and his positive remarks about China's AI advancements for the future of U.S. China tech cooperation and competition?
Well, he is the leader of the U.S. chip technology, and of course he's got Chinese roots. And then most of his business is linked with China, at least over the supply chain. So I think that it would blow a big hole in his bottom line if he tries to decouple entirely from China. And at a time when China is promoting a more inclusive world, so he is obviously a very influential person, and time when the whole world shifts, contest between segregation, decoupling, but also cooperation and integration. So I think that this is a right time for someone like him, and also this forum in China, to address these issues. And indeed, I think even President Trump sees that it's not possible entirely to decouple from China, even though he continues to put pressure to contain China's rise. So it's a kind of not a black and white kind of solution, but it's a mixture, both involving both cooperation and competition.
Thank you very much, Andrew, for joining us today and sharing your insight as China strategist. Now we move on to our next news. Let's now